lovelies, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the next video. I hope you see something that you like, that you learn something that you want to try, or that you have questions that you would want to do the research and see if it's something you want to do. Alrighty, enjoy the video. Hello lovelies, I'm about to embellish a pair of pants and I created a template that I originally created for a hoodie, right? It's like a honeycomb scattered effect, and it's actually bigger than the hood of the hoodie so that you can make sure that you have enough for coverage. So I thought I would try that same template to see if I can go down the front part of the pants leg on both sides. And I'm sure that at some point the template, the transfer will be wider than the width of the pants leg, but that's not a problem. All you have to do is remove the stones that go outside of that area. So I'm going to see if I can lay it without moving any of the stones off of the transfer, and any of the stones that are going over, like over here, I'll just remove them, and then I'll repeat the process until the entire leg is covered. And if it looks like some stones are missing, then I'll just go back in and add where the stones are necessary. Like up here at the pocket area, right there, I don't need those stones, so I'm just going to remove them. And these stones that I'm using are a clear crystal AB. And the reason that they are clear is because the glue on the back is clear. So it will pick up the hue of the color of the fabric that you place it on. So that, let's see, that's the back side. I don't want no stones rolling around the back. I just want it on the front part of the leg. I've had these stones for a minute and never used them. Okay, remove these because these are going past the front. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is on the front side. Move this over because that's right there on the seam of it all. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to take this to the press and I'll bring you back. Okay, let's see what we got here. I probably need to do another full press and maybe a half to complete the leg. That looks pretty good. Let me see how much coverage this will get me. Yeah. That's almost to the bottom. That almost to the bottom that I probably can hand place those few stones down there. So I'm brushing the stones for this part and we will go from there. But I'm liking the way it looks. I like that color. I'm glad I decided on this color. Look at that sparkle. Wow. Wow. That is gorgeous. All right, let me get to brushing. Okay, I've taped off this portion of the template because as the leg go down the pants, it gets thinner, narrower rather. So instead of going through all the trouble of pulling off the stones that will protrude off of the pants leg, I just taped it off. And that's the good thing about a template. You know, you can kind of like maneuver it to work for the situation that you need. Like I said, I originally created this for a hoodie, and I will show you that after I finish brushing in these rhinestones and picking them up. Okay. Let me see if I have any extra stones hanging around, and I will fill in the gaps. And you know, for the most part, the stones fall in place because it's flat on one side and domed on the other side. And you can tell where the glue is at because it's clear on the back side, and you see that AB coating on the top. So you know that that is the top of the stone when you're dealing with this one, since the backing is clear. I'll try to put it up to the camera to show you what I'm talking about, but it may be hard to see because I'm sure since it's such a small item and I put it up to the camera, it's going to be blurry. It's not going to be able to focus, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Alrighty, let me make sure all spots are filled in and no extra rhinestones are hanging out. Okay, that looks to be all filled in. So let me pick up a stone and see if, see, that's the back side of the stone, so it's clear. Now let me see if I can pick it up where you can see the AB coating from the front side. You see that? Let me do one of each. If you can see how that is clear. That's the back side where the glue is at. And that color, that's the AB coating on that stone. So let me get my piece of transfer tape. Here comes some extra stones hanging over here by the tape. There are several extra stones hanging out. Okay, that's gonna be kind of tight as far as the length of the transfer. Alrighty, let me cut it. Okay, so let me go down and see how I place this. It's going to be kind of tight from the top to bottom. Oh, I made it. All right, some of my stones shifted. Not a problem. All I have to do is push them in place while I still have the transfer tape on top, and you will hear it pop in place. Okay, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, one of my stones fell off. Right here, I think it came from there. Yep. Okay. Get my pants. Okay, let's see if I can line this up. Okay, let's see what we got here. trying to align it with the stones that are already on. Okay. Now these stones right here need to come off because they will be going on the back side of the leg. And I don't want them on the back side, just the front. And after I do this, I probably hand place the other ones. Okay. Want to make sure everything is straight. Look like this one flipped over on me. Nope. Okay, that looks pretty good. Up. Two more stones. Thought I pulled them off, but I guess I didn't. Okay. So then I have this small section right here. And then I may want to add, but that's really close to the seam. Maybe up top, but not down the bottom. All right. Let me take it to the heat press and I'll bring you back. Okay, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, one of my stones did not adhere because it flipped upside down. So I'm going to place that one back there. So I won't have to look for that gap later. Okay, so far so good. Let me cut a piece of tape and put over that so that won't shift. Now I done forgot where it. Oh, there you go. All right. Stand still. Okay, so that should stay in place. So I'm going to look up. I'll probably add some right here. Those are fine right there. And then at the bottom, and that's it. Let me see up top. Up top looks fine. So I'm going to add a few right here that I will hand place. Maybe about two more. That should do it. Give me a piece of tape. See if I can get me a piece of tape. That way they'll stay in place. Okay. I'm gonna go press this. This is up the top, and then I'll work on the bottom. See what we got here. That one's in place. Okay, that is good. Now I'm working on the bottom part. Really, I could just leave it as is because that's leveled. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on down the bottom. All right, flip back over. Take that one off. Couple more, and I'll be done. Okay, make sure everything's straight. Seems like something missing right here. Move that one. I think that's it. Seems like something missing right here. Okay. Just make sure everything is symmetrically. Okay, that'll do it. Put my piece of tape. Alrighty. Let me take it to the heat press. Okay. I'll bring you around front so you can see it. This one pants leg in totality. From top to bottomless. I think that turned out great. So now I will do the other leg and I'll bring you back when I'm finished. Okay, here is the finished product. And that side. I think it turned out marvelous. So basically, it took me almost one full transfer and about 3/4 down this way. So the same on both sides. That turned out good. And since it's AB, depending on which way it is reflecting the light, we'll tell what color. Sometimes it look orange, sometimes it look blue, sometimes it look green. But it is pretty. I love it. Alrighty, bye-bye.